do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark, mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark, daddy shark do 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 do, daddy shark do 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 do, daddy shark do 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 do. Juicy shark, do 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 do. Juicy shark, do do. You a juicy shark? Say hello to everybody. I have a feeling they came to see you, and I mean Juicy. I think they came to see you, Juice. Tell, tell who they came to see. We want Juicy. Come on, Juicy. Everybody say it, Juicy. Wait, wait. I call for Juicy, and here come old Stanky boy. Hey, bub. Hey, bub. Good to see you too, bub. We love you too, bub. I told you they want to take over my channel, the two of them. Now they both up in here. They both up in here. Juicy, let's talk about this. This is my channel. You have first of all, you have to at least be 13. Okay? You're way too far away from that. You cannot have my channel. So let's say hello to people, okay? Let's just say hello, right? You're getting ready to leave? Say hey. Say hey. It's Juicy. It's Juicy. Now let's go on and speak to everybody. Now we gotta do some speaking, Juicy. You can't just come up here smiling. Like everybody don't want to see you smile and dance. Okay? They ain't come to see you cheerlead now. Let's go. Yeah, let's say hello. Let's say some hellos. Susan says, how you doing? How you doing, sis? Tara Lane? Is it Tara Lane or Tara Lane? We need to know. Is that Tara Lane? You tell me, is that her? That's Tara Lane. Oh, you said that's Lane. That's Tara Lane. How you doing, Tara Lane? How you doing? How you doing? Juicer, who else we gotta see up in here? We gotta say hello to everyone, Juicer. Yeah. Two street elements, you always running. Jerry Top King, how you doing? How you doing? Good Merton Cree, how you doing, sis? How you doing, New York Step? They trying to take over my chains and she's trying to snatch my chain. She's snatching my chain, y'all. Mama Ann, how you doing? Your birthday twin, Team 2 merch. Team 2 merch. Dana says, how you doing? Sarah Z says, how you doing? She, y'all still got my hair in just hold on. Juice, I need you to talk to the crowd before you go. We're not turning our back on us, you diva. Juice, 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 Juice. Thank you, Barbara Walters. Please tell us something before you go. Give everybody a smooch. Tell them bye bye. Bye. She get really excited. Bye. Bye. So hi. Hi, Juice. Bye. Mm-hmm. Okay, but you know what? We can't talk about that. Nobody's watching that sector YouTube. Nobody's watching that sector. They don't want to walk. They don't want to talk about that. What part you want to talk about? No, what you talking about? You want to get talking about it? Oh, be nice. Be nice. Sorry, y'all. These kids look, she climbing all over chairs. I just don't even know what to do with her. Then she dancing. Then she not. Then she's eating my arm. Welcome to my world. I said, you know what? Y'all want to see why I'm so busy? Because she's so busy. She's so busy. I said, wait a minute, girl. We weren't even making videos yesterday. It was just Juicer. It was just Juice Bird. Right? She want to hang over the edge of everything, y'all. But she thinks somebody could be hanging. Holding on to it. Oh, no. Yeah. But how's everybody doing? Oh, wait. How's everybody doing? Tasha says, how you doing? Y'all, it's been a week. It's today Sunday. Can we get to Monday? Can I get to next week? Because I'm telling y'all, this week has been a week. And let me tell y'all something. I gotta be honest with y'all. I just gotta be honest with you. Hunty, when you don't work, a check they come, and you don't got a check. I don't care if it's to play with, if it was to jag off. I don't care what you was gonna do with it. Pay a bill. Auntie, when it don't come, it changed the whole dynamics of the week. And my week is racking. Stuffy, sis, how you doing? How you doing? So I'm like, now I'm ready to look, y'all. Y'all know I ain't worked a 40-hour week in a week. It's so long that I'm ready to work 60 hours. I'm like, can somebody? I literally called him yesterday. Saying, I'll be there tomorrow. I mean, yesterday. I called him yesterday. So I'll be there tomorrow. They said, you be back. You coming? I said, I'm coming. I said, and I might be that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday again. And then be gone. I don't know. But I got a lot going on. And I switched my appointment. My appointment's on Monday. So I got to sit all weekend waiting to see what my doctor say. Y'all, when I tell y'all my anxiety is through the roof. It's through the roof. I'm like, wait a minute. What if he say, we going to have another surgery, then you didn't work, and you don't have your extra? I'm blessed. I'm blessed and highly favored. That's how I had to learn. Even with all the bad things in life, I'm blessed and highly favored. And so, yeah, but I'm going to tell you, I'm like, oh, no. Y'all know I am OCD. So first of all, it's a routine for me to go do what I do on Thursday. It's a routine for me to do things I do. Take care of my business the way I'm supposed to. When I don't, I'm like, oh God, I'd rather lose my eyes working than sit at home broke, not working. I just would rather, like, I'm talking about just, I think, babe. Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark. Mommy shark, mommy shark, grandma shark, grandma shark. Why grandma gotta sing like that? I'm your grandma. I'm saying like that. You like that, grandma? Oh, grandma shark. Hey, look, this is not your show. We cannot sit here and sing something. We've been singing all night. Song stop here. It stopped right here. It stopped right here. I say, here, man, no, be good. Don't suck your thumb. I suck my thumb for years. You don't want to. It's a bad habit. Oh, God, it needs with these children. Who else are the mamas? If you got a child under 5, kudos to you. And you are a queen. Excuse me, I'm calling people's face. Look. Baby shark. Okay, look, we are not John Travolta. We are not dance people. This child between my neck was a dancer. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. She getting ready. Corin's mom, you know I see. I see. I see. I told the doctor when you take him, if you ever had to take him, I still see Corin's mom. And he knows. Oh, he knows. You know how people be on the internet telling you they told him. You know how people be on the internet telling you how they done told they doctor everything. And say, I done told my doctor I'm watching Corin's mom. And he said, don't worry, we'll make sure you are always watching Corin's mom. Always. 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 And to my mind, I don't know how on the third. We're gonna blame Juicy. I think I had on the third. Were you ever on the third? It's been a week, y'all. This week has slipped past me so fast that I literally the rent got paid before the first, so they really threw the first off to me that it was the first. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll remind you I don't care who you are, you'll be remembering it like Bone Thugs and Harmony. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Pay your rent and get on. Wake up. Or pay your rent and you broke. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Pay that mortgage, get broke. Wake up. You know, the first of the 15th. Y'all know how it is. That's how most of us wake up. Mike, welcome. I love when the kings ain't been done. We know. That's right. That's right. They say where the queens dwell, the kings will come. So I believe that. I believe that. Oh, it's been so much going on this week. Like I'm like, oh, Shumperter, Jeep. This is life and life and having life. I've had a few of my friends who's very close speak with them. My prayers are to anybody this week who has lost someone, fighting with someone and losing, being there by the bedside. Somebody with a diagnosis this week. I'm praying for you. I'm sending love around. I'm sending it around. That's what I'm sending. I'm sending something good for that. Yeah. That check to come on. I didn't feel like that on payday. Everybody was cashing a check but me. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was wishing I had a first or a third check. I was like, hey, can I apply today and get it tomorrow? Like, is there any way to let me in? So now it's the 5th of the month. Wake up. Thank you, Tara Lynn, for rejoining. Thank you to my members that just see. Y'all named so many good places. Couldn't stop thinking about all the places. I know, Juicer, we thought about all of them. So we're gonna definitely do St. Jude's, and we're gonna do it on here. Anytime we get, we're gonna make sure the same place we talk about, the same place we'll act food. It's the same place I'm gonna do something good. So we're gonna definitely give back to the give back. So St. Jude's, giving to you. We love you. We love what you do. We love the families you've saved. You've been there for. You've comforted. And so for that, we just want to give a little something. We want to put something in that with you and put it all together. So if everybody giving, that is even better. St. Jude's ain't counting one giver at the time. They count it all. So anybody who think that giving $1 is small, giving $1 from your heart is big. So um, let me get Spirit right. You don't understand about your St. Jude. Just doesn't. She just doesn't. She say, I know my bread is buttered everywhere I go. She say, wait, I love it. And she actually getting ready to leave in about 5 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes and your grandma on. Oh, oh, oh. Oh yeah, I muted while I called Trey. I'm gonna be screaming in there. Yeah, I was doing that and then say goodnight at the same time. That's why when I came back in and she'll be leaving in about 6 minutes. And I said, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes in your grandma's on. on, on. Y'all, these streets on fire. And this streets on fire, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I tried to get away for a second. Not even get away from YouTube. I just was living life. Life was dealing things. You know, my best friend lost a close person to a my brother's best friend lost a very close person to him. A good friend of mine lost their grandfather last night. I mean, it's just been hectic this week. It's been hectic this week. One of the youth over here succumbed to these pills, man. Like, my body is just I feel like I've been singing Baby Shark since last night. I feel like I am Baby Shark. Like, do 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 do. And don't turn on Coconut. They don't turn every song to that beat. They're like, take a bath, do 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 do, washing up, do 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 do, scrub my hands, do 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 do, scrub my toes, straight brush my teeth, dude. You be like, wait, is everybody in the shot? Do 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 do. You like everybody getting it right. Derek, how you doing, King? I love when the Kings are in the field. Welcome. But yes, the streets been on fire. They've been on fire. They've been Baby Sharking it. YouTube sharks do 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 do. YouTube sharks do do do. They getting it. They getting it. They getting it. It's Jaws. It's Jaws. And I'm talking about when Jaws didn't look like a robot. Y'all know how the Jaws movies got after a while. You're like, oh my God, who's scared of that? Like, oh. Might as well put puppet strings on him. He's like a Muppet. You know, when Freddie started cracking jokes, you know, when Freddie was flirting, talking about, I want to take you out to dinner. I said, wait. Who going to go out to dinner with Freddie? First of all, your nails alone. I'd rather date Edward Scissorhands. I would have dated Edward Scissorhands. I really would have. And had him out there doing my landscaping. Honey, you better get it. You better get it. But these sharks, date them. I barely can watch them and not feel dirty. Like, you ever got finished? I kid you not. Sometimes I watch a live and I'm in the bathroom like the crying game. I'm in the shower just soaking off all the filth, foreign filth I just put myself into. Is that just me? Is that me? I mean, you gotta go get a shower and bath or something. You gotta get this off, Big Bad Wolf says. You gotta get it off. Tina says, how you doing? Oh, you at the grocery store? Enjoy. Yes. Man, I'm telling y'all. So like I said, yesterday, I was going to come live. And then I said, yeah. And then just when I was going to come live, I said, well, maybe I'll come early. I told them I'd come before 12. You know. But I told y'all for August, I definitely won't be live every day. That's just not going to happen. I'm going to make sure that, and this is for all of us, this is to every last one of y'all, and I mean this. I don't just mean this for me, I mean this, period. When you doing something that is in the moment, be in that moment. Just be there. Just be there. This shit ain't going nowhere. Replay it. It'll be back. Rewind it slow. You know what I mean? You can get in it, but if you want to just jump in the chat, just jump in. Y'all say, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I can't say in the chat, but I just had to say, hey, while y'all was in here. Because I know sometimes I'm sitting in the chat, like I was in Tidy's chat early, watching, listen. Because, you know, when I get up early and I'm listening, I might not feel like chatting, but that ain't nothing against somebody. I'm still chatting with y'all. Y'all just don't hear me. So I'm in the chat like, Big Bad Wolf girl, what you doing, girl? Mama Ann, what you doing, girl? I'm all in the chat. I'm still talking to y'all. Y'all just don't hear me, okay? Then I saw somebody make a statement in the chat that I must respond to, and that was Terry Lynn married to everybody. I'm like, Terry Lynn is a slut on the YouTube screens. That's what I was going to say. But I came in and just said all facts. And that, before I knew that I was typing, you know what I mean? I didn't even know I was typing. I just typed it up in there, and I was in the chat. Bam, then I was there. But I'm always there. See, one thing about me that I love is some of the stuff people out here doing, they weren't doing it before because they act like it was taboo. How is it taboo to be you? I'm not taboo. I'm me. But I told y'all, I watch. I've been watching. And I'm not afraid to say I watched it. AKA Tink, I was watching you yesterday, Tink Tink. Tinky, I was watching. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even lie. I was super watching. I almost sang the real words. He said, I can't even lie. I say super high. But no, that's not what I was about to say. I was about to say, no, I can't lie. I was watching. Oh, yeah, I was watching. Then I just got to go through this week because y'all know I only came on, twice this week. So I got to catch up with y'all on all the stuff I was watching. And then this what I was thinking while I was watching it. Okay? And these are just, in my opinions, not the gospel. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. So count the pigtails as me being innocent today. Or count me as Luke's sister from Star Wars. I don't care which way you count it. Just count me. Okay, anyway, guys. So I saw the ad. Then I was watching my girl Savage. Sorry for calling her Sav. And somebody like, who is that Sav? I don't watch Sav. I was watching her. I got thoughts and I got questions. Not for Sav, just what she was talking about. See, I can tell y'all, I can be quiet. I don't need. You ain't never gonna catch me cheerleading. I ain't never wanted to be a cheerleader ever, ever. I've never thought about being a cheerleader. Nope. I ain't never been nobody else, man. Your flunky. I damn sure ain't been nobody's secret service or bodyguard. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm too busy overprotecting what's man to be trying to be grabbing up sexual stuff. I can't. I'm booked. I'm busy. Anyway. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Let me put out some disclaimers before we get started. These are opinions, guys, of what we see. That's it. That's it. I don't need no cheerleaders. If you are Johnny Cochran, please go talk to Johnny Cochran. Because I ain't here to hear no lawyers. Don't need no defense teams. I don't. We all up in here grown women and grown men. And no one's speaking. I don't give a damn about your personal lives. What you doing behind the cloak, the door, the camera. I don't care. I don't care. But if you brought it to this here platform, including myself, it's open season. It's open season. It just really is. I mean, but I was listening to this live the other day. I think it was maybe from Monday, Tuesday. I think it was from Tuesday. First thing I want to say is Savage. I love your creativity with these songs. It's just it's too much. There was a lyric I said I wasn't going to forget, but I seem to forgot it. But it's one of my favorite. I'm a big Future fan. Mask Off is one of my favorite ones because most people got a mask on, and it's whatever mask they think you're wearing, because they don't believe you're really you anyway. But so it was that one. It was something. But anyway, you're good with that. I like that. I like creativity. Let me tell you something. When it comes to Savage and the System, back when they were doing their Garage Live, I heard about them. I didn't watch, so I'm not gonna pretend I was watching. I'm not gonna refer to what was going on over there. I don't know. I first saw Savage, and I first saw her come back on Seagulls. And the only reason I knew she was coming back is because she was saying, hey, my sister ain't going shit to do. Y'all know what y'all did? I said, wait, what they do to her, girl? What they do to you, girl? And I heard it there, right? Then I seen her on TL, she came on. I seen her more there, and then, And so I said, oh, that's sad. For what? I got people out in the world, they beefing with people. I ain't beefing with them. And I don't like the people I like less or more because they beefing with them. So let's start there. Secondly, wrong is wrong, right is right. There is no middle with that shit. I mean, if wrong don't make you bad or the worst person in the world, just mean it's wrong. Period. So let's proceed. As I proceed, it's real hard. First of all, as far as that whole case with Jules go, I said it before, I'm saying it. I really could care less. Sound like everybody involved was involved in whatever way they were involved. I could care less. It's not. I'm actually tired of hearing about it. Tell you the truth. I care less because I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. It just helps make our judicial system look shittier, but I don't know. I don't know. Don't really care. But here's where I come in caring. Girl, how you sitting on there talking about some dude summons you and you're sitting on there with a man you summons on chicks? Like, that for me will always baffle the shit out of me. Like, what? Don't you know what we put out, what we get back? So if I'm out here snaking mofos, somebody gonna snake me. If I'm out here setting up people, somebody gonna set up me. If I'm lying on people, they gonna lie on me. If I'm scheming on people, they gonna scheme on me. It's the way of the world. Like, it's the way of the world. Like, you run with dudes that run on chicks. So dudes gonna be running on you because they know you understand that dudes gonna run on chicks because you're okay with it. Just like I run with dudes who know they don't run up on chicks, and if they do, I'm getting dudes that run up on dudes, they run up on chicks. They know I'm not going to get no dude down. So don't be mad when some dude coming for you, girl. So speaking of that, it's going to turn me into a whole bunch of conversations going on. So AT2 did a live because we're just going to talk men to women. And he was saying how some of these women, some of us, let me tell you, I'm going to speak for me as a woman. Let me tell you something. You put me in front of a real man, I am a woman. I am a little submissive. I am a woman because I know I'm safe because real men are around. You put me around any coward, punk, chump ass dude, and he gonna think I'm a dude because I'm checking him like a dude. I'm talking to him like one. And to all these men, it's okay. I know a lot of men who could be around women. They ain't in women's stuff. They not sitting around arguing with the chick. They not sitting around like, girl, what she say? Chick. I know gay don't mean you fighting women. Period. Because the one thing we all got in common, every last one of us on this here God's green earth, is every last one of us came out of some woman's vagina. You can't take that away. I don't know, how were you born? Oh, you came out of stomach because you might have been breached, but you came about of a woman. So, in hindsight, like, take that into your, love your mama. If you don't love her, love the woman who had her. You don't love her, love the woman she know who had a baby, who you love that baby. I don't know who you love that woman, because somebody talked about a woman. So all these women who want men fighting women, why? Should we all go on live? It's a video right now on YouTube, but some men knocking a woman out. Y'all want to watch that? Helping somebody, protecting somebody. That woman did something wrong. I guarantee. But what's good for the goose got to be good for the gander. So if it's okay for one dude to check a woman, it's good for all of them to check them, I guess. I wish you just had men walking around smacking up chicks all through the street, checking them all day. What? I don't agree. I just don't agree. And all these chicks so bad. They bout it. You bout it? Y'all said y'all bout it. Y'all ain't bout shit. And Jules, have you filed a police report on me? Because if B came to your house, ain't no way in here. I would have filed her a police report just so when she came back, she left up in the body bag. I can promise you that you came up to my front door. That'll be your one and only, because I'm going straight to the police so we can have a record of the endangerment you just put me into, and I will protect myself at every cost. Oh, no, I ain't pulling up to your house. The protection is here, and since you want to come here, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, right? Please! And yes, I did say the words in the song. Straight up. Because if you a fool, you coming up to my crib. I wish I was my front door. I promise you, if you come to my front door, I'd have YouTube on the line and letting them know, like Jenny Jones, you will be responsible for this homicide. I will be letting them know how, hey, I've done everything I could under your umbrella and nothing's happened. And this person's at my front door. I definitely would be kicking up wars with other chicks while I got this going on. Did it happen? Did she pull the whole 18-wheel on the block? How many times this chick got to come to your house? Or send people to your house, or call your house, or drop your number, girl? You worried about all these other people. Sound like you should be worried about D, girl, and only D. You can get your priorities together. Anyway, to the next one. How you doing, Nana? How you doing? But I don't get it. Yeah. Oh, you better lay off Mama Lovey. Straight up. And not just because she Terry Lynn mama. She's somebody mama. Period. Now you know the rules. My mama the dirt, so is yours. That's how people play. I said, I ain't playing with my mama. I'll read you the fucking filth. There I be at your front door, you play with my mama. We don't think goddamn city. There's no way I ain't gonna play. Let me tell you something, I ain't gonna live in y'all city. I'm not playing none of these games with none of y'all. None of them. I talk about them all day because it don't make no sense to me. And if you're mad because I'm talking, stop doing it. But just not even a week ago, you were sending dudes. You literally were on a live telling women's names to dudes. Oh, that's Heidi Black and Heidi Black and these women over here do this, and I know for a fact these women. But if you left that community, you in a whole nother community. Be up over there. You think they're gonna stop talking about you because you over there? No, because you still doing the same shit. And all these ladies you talking about dirty ain't did the dirty shit you've done to ladies over here. Like, for real. For real. So if any woman sitting with you and saying, okay, I forgive her for what she did or I don't mind what she do, then they shouldn't mind what these other chicks doing. They should say, let me ignore them heifers. I just don't like them. I don't like them, and keep it moving. And keep it moving. That's it. But people around here, they just want to hold everybody for what they did. Like I said, here's the bad thing. Here's the funny thing. I'm talking about somebody did none of this stuff. There ain't gonna be no secret messages you get. Anything I said, I said. Colin, how you doing, King? I love when the Kings are in the building. I'm saying it because I ain't do it. That's why I'm saying it. Period. Love you more. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hey, what's up, Quinn? Nothing doing this live. Yeah, girl, that not working. I'm like, I gotta go. And whether it's good or bad, I have to. I gotta balance myself. It's got me mentally thrown off. So I go in at 6. So I was gonna go in the whole day, but I'm fighting myself tonight. I'm fighting myself. All right. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't play that shit. Y'all sending people out on rumors. Hey, first of all, to anybody up in these chats ever did a narcotic, shut the fuck up talking about anybody doing a narcotic. And stop putting that on people. Like, you should understand. And if you got up off of it, you should really understand it's a beast. It's a beast. Ain't no joke. It's not nothing funny. Your family is sad, depressed, worried, stressed. Like, I don't get over here what people do, because half the people over here swear they used to once upon a time creeping they cane, creeping. They was the first of the month. They was getting that check and getting out. Come on now. And even if Jules want to defend a junkie / criminal, let her. That's her love life. Who give a damn? But don't you speak on nobody else and who they love. Because, see, I don't like when people do that. I can love whoever I want no matter what they did. They could be in any place. And you could have beat a bitch with a pole because she did whatever. You could have been trafficking chicks. You could have been harboring this. You could have been a crackhead. You love you. Don't nobody say nothing bad about them because I love them. Then you over here smoking weed. They over here dogging your name. Girl, get out of here. Go sit down somewhere. I don't do that. That's internet bullying. Like that's the BS I just can't even do. I can't be sitting with people doing all this wrong stuff, talking about we coming as justice fighters. What justice we fighting? Justice for ourselves? Then say that. Say I'm fighting for myself, and I understand that. I honor that. Okay, you fighting for you. I get it. 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 Yeah, like I said, my problem with Jules ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. My problem with Jules is I respected her when nobody who I messed with or where I was going respected her. I respected her after she ran with that racist ass John Yates and only left him because he was with somebody she didn't want to mess with. I respected her, though I watch her make her group divide against people they like. And her people be texting people to tell them they can't go. Like, that I don't like. And I still kept my mouth closed. I'm still never going to disrespect your whole little case because I don't give a fuck about it. Like, I'm just never going to do it. I don't. He was somebody or nobody. He ran up. That's not hard information. And it's going to give me more. The streets will give me more than the damn courts ever tell me. But I don't care. I don't. What I care about is that everything you swear makes you messes with your psyche, you do to women. You want to be protected, respected, and you don't show respect. And what you did to Mims shows the depth of the evil inside of you. I could care less if you said you never wanted to have me monetized. We all know your girl, the one we still ain't telling the story of who she really was. That's who was pumping me from your channel. What was her name? Housewife? What was her name? I can't even remember. Hey, hey, hey. All right, I'm going to bring her out. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. So that's what I have a problem with. And that you keep pretending like you on a woman's crusade, but really you're not. You're on a you crusade. You're on a you crusade. And so, like I said, and in the process, damaging women, hurt women. Because half of them hurt. They messed up. They don't trust. They don't this. They don't, and they think they trust you. But all of them are begging for the same thing to be done to them that y'all begging not to happen because that's all y'all doing. Your tightness and toughness with this whole group put you in the place to be with men. I'm not going to get into that. We already know her. We already know. So, like I said, little Romy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Claudia says, welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't like that. I feel so victimized by men. Men have invaded me. Men have done this. Men have done that. But you're putting men under that same umbrella to do that to somebody else. But it's okay for them. So when they cry, should we not see their tears? Or only should we swim in yours? Make it make sense for ma'ams, please. Y'all, I'm going to put y'all on hold real quick while I let my granddaughter chat amongst each other for a second. I hate to put you on hold, but it's either stop it and come back or put you on hold for 1 second. Lit, get up out of here. How about that? Run them up out of here right now. I'm not begging nobody to be respectful, and I guarantee it's one of the people I'm talking about right now, because that's what they're going to do. Let me holler. See, that's what I'm talking about. Let you holler at who? Can't nobody even see you, so how would somebody be hollering? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Election of that. It's one of your people. I already know. So that's how y'all get down. Y'all watch to talk about, to copy, to do just what C was doing. She just fell asleep and it popped up. That's what everybody do. So if you're running under them umbrellas, like I said, Father Abraham had many children. Y'all looking at them, the products of them all. Y'all looking at them. Lord knows I don't want need no running nowhere. You know I gotta protect all my babies. All right, all right, all right. Sorry, y'all. And if I'd have known my son was pulling up, he could have just came on it. I came. Margine, how you doing, Queen? How you doing, LRM? How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, like I said, no, I ain't doing that. We not coming here. Don't disrespect none of these women. These are queens. Queens you approach like a queen. You don't even approach them like you probably some little hood rat. It's real queens up in here. And then most of these queens are spoken for. So don't ever come up here and disrespect none of them. Now, I don't care if they avatar is a picture of some boobies. Grade A American boobies. You better not disrespect them up in here. Go to them trifling heifers pages where they'll let you come disrespect a queen and then tell you to treat them like a queen. I'm telling you to treat a queen like a queen because I am a queen. And a real queen gonna acknowledge queens. Not I am the only queen. Bump them heifers. Talk about them skanky, bunky, buffy heifers. No. 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 I ain't never gonna stand. I'm stood against women. I'm not defending that. I ain't gotta have no. You don't gotta put no. How about this? If you don't call me natural, don't call me sis. None of that. It says standing in solidarity or sisters in solidarity. I don't want to be a sis. Just call me vagina because I got one. Call it the hole that leads to life. Because remember one thing, I don't pee from my vagina. Baby stuff. Note what I am. So if you just want to call a name, say the ones that got a vagina. In every other part of the vagina because it's got pieces. Label it. Name me the part the urine comes out of. But then you can do that. But all that other stuff, I don't need it. Because nowhere in my birth certificate does it say natural woman. Cis woman. Nowhere. And I don't have nothing against nobody, but you can't have something against me and think I'm not going to speak on it. But that's what I was talking about earlier. So even when 82 was talking, he was saying like women need to call him king and do all this. Let me tell you something. A king get called a king because he's a king. Everybody gonna call him a king. The other kings gonna call him kings. Queen gonna be a queen no matter what. Queen Elizabeth ain't my queen. What do we call her? Queen Elizabeth. Do I call her Elizabeth? Hey, y'all heard about Elizabeth? Elizabeth just broke. She ain't my queen. And she wasn't even a great queen to me. But she reigned. She did what she did. And as a woman, I'm gonna applaud you, sis. But she was a queen. You know what I'm saying? But all this, I be getting into it with women because they coming at me bogus. What is when a dude is coming at me aggressive? Am I supposed to be like, huh? What you say, Mari? I love you more, be safe. Inside look like rain. Yeah, but no. Just all these men. So imagine, think about it. I done seen it on YouTube. Here's a quick example. When I go into Avatar, I'm gonna be a man coming up here to argue again. And I'm gonna be the woman, just me on my panel. Yeah, so yeah, 82 was saying like call him a king. And I'm like, a king gotta be a king. And if you're a king, everybody gonna acknowledge you as a king. You're wearing the crown, blah, 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 blah. That's all I'm saying. Nothing disrespectful. I'm making a comment off of what I heard. They'll come up on your panel. Drop the link, babe. You be like, wait, hold on. When I call you out your name. Sorry, y'all. But they moving now. Anyway, I just told him it looked like rain. I ain't spread. But anyway, already you hit me disrespectfully. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna defend myself, and I come from a place where, first of all, I'm from the city of Chicago. So when people tell me like the South versus the city, these two different places. Okay, we have a whole different thing. So you are gonna have men that are since you in grade school, they'll put hands on you in a fight. You gonna fight back. I've been blessed. Other than the domestic relationships I've had in my life, ain't no men just walking on putting their hands on me. But if you've been in a domestic fight, you fight back. Let some dude be getting close to you aggressively. It'll remind you of the time you thought he was just being loud till he smacks you. No man, no real man is walking up, but they come on your chat. This is how these men come up on chats with women. Hey, where's that gutter, fat, ugly whore you're with? That nasty ovaries done. She can't even have babies. You'll be like, God damn. Do you have a mother? Do you have a sister you like? Is there a woman that you lay down with who puts your pee in her mouth, who thinks you like her? Because the way you're speaking on women, and then the men will tell us, oh no, I just respect the women that respect me. Well, baby, if I sat around worried about all the men that have no respect for women, I wouldn't have time for the men who have respect for women. Pick your battles, boo, and pick them wisely. Men fighting women ain't cute. That's just not cute to me. I don't like it. I just don't. And the fact that women keep doing it, it's just like all these women who go out and lie and get men's lives taken. Stop. Because see, you're going to send one of these men on the right woman, and you're going to learn what real men do for the right women. They don't go fight the women. They go fight the men. Or they go check the men who let these women act a fool. Because see, a real man will stop his woman. That's why I said some of y'all got some real men in y'all house, and they don't know y'all on here acting a fool. Y'all got some real sons in your life, and I hope your sons start acting or meet a woman just like these women y'all seem to think so great. And then I'm going to see how good this woman is to you when she marrying your son. Because the same women that all these people who divide, they'll be the type of women get up with your son and have your son dividing from you because they jealous of your relationship with your son. I don't trust no chick like that. I love all y'all, and I love to see y'all all going different places. Don't just come here. Please move around because you need to, because you want to. I'm not thinking like that. And just because you did something wrong don't mean I don't like you. I done did something wrong. I did plenty wrong. You want to know about it? Because it made me better. So I'm not here to knock nobody for doing wrong. Just stop telling me you want something and you doing it. That's stop. 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 And before you check any chick about what I'm gonna say it every time. To everyone who knows that woman passing that picture around and pretending like I'm out here being rude, I hope it hunts you. That is so wrong. My blood boils when I hear a woman saying, if another woman does something to me, I'm going to put pictures of another woman out. First of all, you ain't even talking about the woman that you're saying if they did something to you. But for a woman who's been essayed to violate any woman like that and got it from a man, I can't respect you, G. And I'm going to tell every woman I know, I mean on the streets, especially in the city of Chicago, that you get down like that. That is terrible. And then you wonder why people out here saying that you was probably passing chicks around. Look what you're doing to a chick. Like, you're violating a chick as you stand on a platform telling me you stand for chicks. No, you stand for chicks you like. And only when they think you like them. Mm-mm. Oh, you're blocking bombs? Somebody block Colin? See, that's what I tell you. I get different people out of people. I'm like, well, why would somebody block Colin? Yes, yeah, thank you for dropping those links. Thank you, sis. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and you have that choice. I just block that person. They might be a good person. They might have just came in here playing. I don't play that. Because had not shitty men been flirting with women who got insecurities, depression, whatever they got, maybe Neil would never seen my Mimsy. And maybe there never would have been a Kevin to pass out a picture of her to give to somebody to give away. So I have no respect for any man who's willing to fight women, exploit women, degrade women, get on and tell them to suck it, puck it, pluck it in their mouth if they not be kings and want us to be queens. I refuse. I don't care if they black, white, gray, purple, blue. I don't care if they came out of my twat. I will not allow that. Let my sons tell me they want to go check a bitch. They gonna get their ass checked by a bitch. I'm not playing that. See, I'm not just talking and I mean it. I ain't got to talk it because I live it. Anybody fucking with me, believe me, that's a privilege. I won't be satisfied until all my buddies get it. See, you get it, then I get it. We get it back and split it. And Danny be the one with you flying through your hood rat scoping with their eyes on my goods. See, I date them like I hate them. Treat them like I don't need them. I'm about to skip a line and then say, and I never give them freedom. Because I only give my number to selected few. So it's best that you never knew what good header do turn a freak to a bisexual. And if she flexible, the next to you. Sorry, I just had a biggie moment. I had to get that whole verse out. I had to get that out of my spirit. I just had to get it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to get that out of my spirit. So, Jag and this chick, first of all, she's giving a bad name. She keeps saying, like, oh, don't dudes, when they break up with somebody, don't they leave and still co-parent? First of all, if you just walk out on children that you're living with just because you say it's been going bad for years, but you've been lying to them kids, then that's not good. If you've been telling the kids that they all need to get out and you leave without them, that's not good. You know how many homes broke up and it messed up the children, and now we got these messed up adults because of it. So that's not a good example. And then real men leave the right way. Okay. And then secondly, you're not a man. And then thirdly, you keep saying these are your children, aren't your children. Make up your mind. That's like an adopted parent saying, I love them, but they ain't mine. Get away from them. Because when you adopted them, they became yours. They became your responsibility. They became all that shit. And how do you get a kid from somebody else and then leave them with somebody else? Like, that don't make sense. Then you done sat down with some woman you known for 8 weeks total and told her all your business. But you don't seem to know that she rubbed the ashes of her son all over her face. You don't seem to know that she said every man she's ever met with, she cheated on. You don't seem to know that you don't know none of this. You didn't know she was extorting her mama for the last couple of years. Tasha K told us that. You don't know that the last time she had with her son before he died, she told him she wished she was dead. Tasha K told us that. But she telling us about a mommy? Girl, she can't tell me shit about being a mom. Damn, she had 1,800 kids. She couldn't tell me nothing about being a mama. Because I ain't never going to tell my kids I wish they was dead. Never. Ever. Just like these heifers on here, I'm not going to be like somebody threatening my kids. I'm still on the internet talking to them. Just like I ain't going to mess with some chick that's telling me she love these black kids. She adopted and she hang with racists. I'm not doing that shit. On here, off here. How about it? Because the internet is a universe. So that means you can do whatever you want. And I don't want to be in those type of things in life. And I don't have to. I don't have to. You don't like black people, don't be around them. You don't like these people, don't be around them. That's point blank period. Just be that. Be you. Don't bring it to me and think I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. In 2023. You cool. You love women and you protecting women and you just exploiting them. That's cool. I'm not going to say that. It's just like I'm not going to exploit men. That's right. That's right. You couldn't think about him not being your son. Let me tell you something. I salute all of the parents who adopt. Here's why. Here's why. Because you could have not, and you did. And when you do it and you love them and you give them everything, and people can't even tell. I mean, let me tell you something. I know people who have raised adopted children of different races, but you can't tell them between none of their children. They all the same, and they act so much like you. Like it's like they all one kid. That's family. That's family. That's love. Because there's a lot of kids that's gonna age out in the adoption system because they weren't good enough. That's what they gonna believe. Nobody wanted them. Not even people that laid down and sweated and made them. Because once again, it's only one way to make a baby. All right. All right. You know how many adopted parents say, I stand up? These are queens and kings who stepped up when somebody else couldn't or didn't. But also to those who put your children up for adoption. Thank you for putting them up for adoption and not torturing them. Thank you for putting them up for adoption, not keeping them and you didn't want them. Thank you for putting them up for adoption, not holding them like they were the biggest regret of your life. Thank you. Thank you for putting them up for adoption if your mental couldn't do it. Thank you for putting them up for adoption and not harming these children because we got enough abused children in the world. Thank you. I salute you. I do. Because see, somebody is sitting there saying that they're a mother because they had to be. But somebody is sitting there loving on a child because they were blessed to be. And for that, I salute the mothers. I salute the fathers. So when they come to parents, I don't throw all that step, mama, adopted, mama, boom. Because I think it also tells the child, I'm letting you know you're not mine. You are mine. I'll kill for you, die for you, fly for you, fry for you, work for you, sing for you, love on you, just like mine. Breezy says how you're doing in health and wealth. And Willer, I'm sorry, I saw your comment, didn't even speak. Hey, that's right. Could you imagine being without him? God done blessed you. Done blessed you. It's some aunties out here raise their kids and they call them theirs. They're like, I got 5 kids. Then one day they tell you how they only had 4 kids. And you thinking, how you got 4 kids? You got 5. They're like, oh, I'm raising my nephew since he was 2. He one of mine. My sister died on the birth table and I took on that baby. That's one of mine. What's blood? Half people don't even mess their blood. What's blood got to do with it? Huh? Huh? It's a kid right now ain't never met their real father, and there's a man who stepped up from day one and signed his whole life over for that child. Took his last name, gave it to that child, so that child never had to question about being wanted. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Man. The person I stopped lying to was myself. And once I did that, the truth lived in me. It lived in me in what I had done, what I was, what I could be, and what I am. And for that, the truth will set us all free. Everybody trying to get that truth out on somebody else. How about the truth on yourself? I ain't afraid to tell y'all, honey, if I sat here and argue with these heifers, I'd be ringing doorbells. Ding dong. And not ding dong bitch. Me and Big Puffs be at your door. You know? And we be playing songs in the background. You already know what it's about when I run up in your house, put this up in your mouth, get that money out the couch. We be running up in your house singing stuff like that. We be running in your house. Kick in the door, wait in the fofo. All you heard was that it don't hit me no more. Disrespect my clique, my game superior. I mess around and make your milk box material. You feel me? Suck it, running your lips because of me, because of you. I'm on some real a bitch shit. You know, I'll come in here rapping. For real. Where the lyrics to tell you, oh my God, this sounds violent. This don't sound like a good conversation. Cat, how you doing, sis? I'm coming in your shit. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you for 2 years. I ain't never argued with nobody for 2 weeks. I done ended relationships where we argue 2 days straight, and I'm like, I can't do this with this dude. And he had good ding ding. I told you I had some toxic relationships in my life. So I cut him off. Y'all think I got time? I don't. I'm booked. I'm busy. I probably got one time to type you something. It's going to be short. You're going to send me a thesis. I'm going to respond like, whatever. I ain't read that shit. Who the you talking to? This is gonna be what I respond off of 2 lines I read. Cause I didn't even read the whole thing. I'm turned up on line 2. On line 2, like who sent me this thesis, Joe? Who told these heifers I could read? Because I don't remember when I had a line about me being able to read. I can read. But I'm just saying, who told you I could read? It's just like when you walk in front of somebody's car. Who told you they brakes work? Who told you that? Because they driving it? They might be going to pick up their check to go get the brakes done. You don't know. Just real talk. So when I come on this internet, people like, man, I'm gonna talk about your mom. No, you're not. Talk about me. I don't care. You care if people talk about you. That's why you think talking about me gonna hurt my feelings. Girl. Bye. And let me tell y'all something. I'm from a place where if I got respect for you, I respect what's yours and what's your family. And even when I don't like them, I respect you enough that I don't diss them. But honey, I'll be on this internet talking about people, kids, they mama, they husband, they SA, they drug addicted kids. What girl? What word is this? What, you just want me to come to your house and smack fire at you? You want me to hit you so hard you forget what we got into it about? And he was like, girl, we too old to be taking that now. We too old to be talking about people's kids. We too old to be talking about somebody's husband and you ain't got one, or you got one. Because if you got a husband, won't you, the next time you just want to run your mouth, go run your mouth on your husband. How about that? And I ain't even talking about telling him the gospel on YouTube. Hunty, I'm talking about you better slurp and slob on him. Get yourself full of something else. Because this, I can't. And they said, you're getting dirty. I'm just saying, have fun somewhere. He'll be happy. He might tomorrow go get you a bag. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just trying to step up somebody's game because this ain't getting us nowhere. This ain't getting you nowhere. And then some of these people on here, I got a husband, I got money, I got a house, I got this, I got that. Well, hunty, I know for a fact I see you more than your husband do. And he in the house with you. Because you on here all day fighting these heifers. I wish I would be arguing with my man about the internet. If we arguing about the internet, we're gonna be arguing about the service we get and how it ain't good enough. We need to change services. Now you learn. I said Heidi been giving us morning coffee every day. You gonna make that an everyday thing. Get that morning coffee jumping. Because you know I almost went live yesterday after your morning coffee. So y'all, I told y'all today I'm talking about whatever I want to. Okay? And y'all already know the buzz is on my list. You know I'm checking, making a list. I'm checking it twice. I'm gonna find out whose race is not nice. Danny Claus is coming to YouTube. But the funny thing, I'm not coming to YouTube to fix somebody because I didn't come here for that. Like I said, but I've been watching the tier over here for so long that Hunty, some people, I can't help but speak. I know just what you was doing. I know like we was lovers. Sometimes I be talking to somebody, they say, wait, then I don't remember. I said, baby, you ain't going far enough. Back, sweetie. Rewind it back. Like I said, I remember when Amber used to be at Auntie's advice. Her and Andrea. They wasn't no Sherelle world. I remember because I was there. See, I know. I remember when people were on Instagram and not even on YouTube. I remember. I remember when Muzzy wanted to use Troy's conflict as her token black against real. I said it. I said it. And like I said, the only reason I got mad, even like I said, I ain't mad at no damn Brooke. I'm mad at Brooke for we never had no beef. I'm mad at Maria for we ain't never had no beef. What I'm mad at anybody Savage for? They ain't never had no beef because she in their chat. I don't care. YouTube says she can go wherever she want. And that's a fact. She can. But I know she here to be messed. You know, she almost in there like na na ni na na no no do do papa. But I'm thinking really what it looks like is Dun 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 dun. Like somebody doing holy water and shit. Like you gotta have some stuff. Priests gotta come in, preachers, because Hunty, literally, when Maria announced that she was having a grandbaby, they said on that platform, basically, when her daughter got sick, damn near hoping she had COVID, like they wanted her to lose her baby. Ain't no chick ever sitting nowhere with nothing like that. And Maria, I'm saying that for your grandbaby myself. When they said, I said, ugh, these heifers is nasty. Did you just say that you put a spell on them? And your girl laughing in the chat, making terrible statements about it. Thought it's hilarious, Brooke breaking through her own window. Y'all still was talking about that a couple of months ago. Even when they weren't talking about you. Because your girl hated Brooke. Y'all team put Brooke Shorty on the internet in his underwear. Booney, these heifers like that can't roll with me, shawty. I'm about it for real. We hang if that Shorty in my group, I guarantee we finna set her up. I guarantee we finna take her somewhere and give her some act right. Give her some act. She ain't gonna be in my crew. She ain't gonna be dancing with my homies. Like I said, you've been a part of some terrible stuff, G. Like I said, she was giggling at your Shorty. He's chubby. I did a whole live about it that they was all snakes. I'm standing on that. 10 toes down, that shit was wrong. And they keep passing the buck on who did it. They all did it. That whole crew. That's what I said. See, where them videos at? Where them videos at? Hmm? Where? I need to know. Because they all were public once upon a time. We all watched you dance and talk about all these people. Mama Lovey, Terry Lynn, Brooke, her husband, her kids, her daughter. Y'all talked about her daughter. That's how you knew something was going on at the time with Brooke's daughter. I didn't even know half the stuff. I used to watch Siwa. So everything that was bad about Brooke, when she was calling her job and Muzz was right by it. No, y'all. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, hey, when you show me who you are, I believe that don't make it bad. I just know what you do. And I know that everything she did, you was right there with her the whole time. And that I ain't standing for a period. Like, come on. Come on. I'd rather say you was wrong and be like, I'm not gonna agree with it then, I don't agree with it now. That's just that simple. Hey girl, don't be coming over here laughing with me when you was laughing at my son. Period. And like I said, I didn't even know at first your son picture was out there, and they were all talking about it over there. And how he walked up, and that's terrible, man. And I did a live on that months, almost a year ago, and said it was shady as shit. And I wouldn't play about my kid because, first of all, that's illegal because he had on undergarments. And for pedophiles on the internet, that could spark that. There are probably people with your son's picture, and these the heifers that had something to do with girl, girl. They lucky if they could type in the same room I'm up in. Girl, and I tell you, oh girl, uh, or did we forget? We only remember what we want to remember. Like, no, that's why I don't like her. She ain't no different than the rest of them. Okay. Because Seawood raised 900,000 hours worth of views. I mean, worth of, 900,000 views, which is, they add up in hours. I just don't feel like breaking it down. Anyway, she erased all that. In those 900,000 hours, 700,546 hours of it has Muzz in it just as guilty as her. Star in it just as guilty as her. Look, Muzz did to Christ conflict what Star did to Mims. They do the same shit. Star out here disrespecting women, but yet she don't remember that she sat in front of the whole internet and stayed so in character with her girl Siwa that she was talking about sitting on some man's face in front of a little girl. First of all, once again, even DHS wouldn't allow that. Like, ma'am, you're so involved in the computer. Do you get paid to go on the computer and do skits? Were you getting paid for that? No, you weren't. It wasn't your job. You can't watch inappropriate movies in front of children. You definitely can't be talking sexually in front of children like that. So why you hoes checking people, check yourself. You never gonna catch me in front of no toddlers. It could be your child. So, even if we acting, oh girl, sit on his face, ride that rodeo in front of shorties, little girls. As many petties as we got in this world on the internet, y'all put somebody's child in underwear on the internet. That shit's forever, baby. It's not gone because you think it's gone. And you know, half these heifers still probably got the pictures in their phone. But they the same ones who's worried why did Terry Lynn have the pictures of your children? Because y'all fast wearing pictures of children. I don't. I don't. Rusty, how are you? How are you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I couldn't mess with neither one of them. They come from the same tree. All of them. Geneva, Star, Muzz, Seawa is a crew in Generator. Because see, we try to leave him out because he's in a wheelchair. He's just as guilty. He's just as complacent. He's a part. They are terrorists to YouTube. And then Muzz tells us how strict Canada is. Well, Canada needs to look into her very much so. And if they don't look into her channel, look into what she's doing on the internet. That she has been part of doxing children, adults, and the dead. She has paid for information on people to use it in the wrong way. And even when you pay for information or get information on people, even with the Freedom of Information Act, it is not to be used in the way that it's being used. So I really want YouTube to look into these people. I'm not just saying this to just be rude because I want to destroy them. I want to prove that what they're doing is literally against TOS. Period. There's no middle. There's no let's fix it. There's no hold on. Maybe if you straighten it out, we'll be okay with those children you posted. No, they won't. And I'm giving them that much respect to say they won't, because if they will, then everyone needs to boycott the platform itself. That would be the only other thing. But no, and not just for them, for anybody doing it. I'm not worried, but I didn't come here to fix anybody. I've seen them do it. I've seen them do it. And even right now with what they're doing, I feel like it's a play they're doing together. In my opinion. Never seen so much jealousy in people before. I never in my life. Yeah, it's not for malicious purposes. It's not to give out to other people. It's not for that. It's not, and that's what they do with it. That's what they do with it. You know. But half of these people don't even understand what the Freedom of Information Act is. But they just keep calling it FOIA and don't even realize those are the same freaking fucking things. I can't. Sherry, how are you doing? I can't. I can't. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love y'all. I do. I love free thinkers. You ain't got to think what I think. You just got to think. I got a cash app? Oh, thank you. Thank you, sis. I'm just not with the shits. Like I'm not. Like I'm not. So like I said, no. Y'all better than me. Let me have a video. And I tell you, I've reported people on here. I ain't ashamed to say it. I've reported John probably 200-300 times to YouTube over the last 3 years. I have reported Toxic Diamond. I reported her to that man's job. I've reported her to YouTube when she was giving out people's number and even people's account. You have no right to tell no one's story but your own. I definitely report that. And if I would have had that video or any of that proof of anything of Jules saying that about doing that picture and the fact that it was sent out, I would definitely report her to YouTube. That is a threat to YouTube. If I'd have known for a fact when them heifers who did them pictures, I'd have reported that whole channel to YouTube. I'm not above it. And I ain't no snitch, because a snitch got to do the shit. I'm against what you do. Because I know one thing. I don't care if I was giving the pictures out to Playboy. If I found out just passing out a picture of me, hunty, baby, get ready to get naked from the world, because I'm going to make sure that's what you do. I'm going to make sure, and I'm going to film you while you do it, because I'm going to be standing there while you stripping down for this good old picture we going to do. Honey, I tell you, Danny, pull up. I pull up. And let me tell you something. There's a couple people on this here internet. Y'all got a lifetime pull up on me with. I can't, trust me, you cross me. You ain't cross somebody else, you cross me. It's a lifetime. I don't care what I say. It could be your funeral. I'm tapping your body in your funeral. Because I told you, I'm bad about it. And that ain't Chicago. It's principles. I'm from structure. So it ain't got nothing to do with I ain't gotta prove I'm none. I fear no man but God. I don't need no cheerleader. Y'all know something? I ain't never came on here cheerleading with nobody. I ain't never had to have nobody come here and co-sign nothing I'm saying. Because that's not what I'm about. At all. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I will fight. Y'all think I mean physical? No. I'm gonna fight to prove you're gonna be gone. That's what I'm gonna prove, that if these people put up a law or put up I can't think of the other word I'm trying to say right now. You know, like every company, a mission statement. Hunty, I'm holding you to every word on that mission statement, baby. Because that's what I'm going to get that company with. Baby, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Oh, Sherry. Wait. Hold on. Oh, Sherry. Yeah, sorry, something coming in my head with another song, so they kind of blend in. Sorry, it's kind of. You're not guilty because you moved yourself from it. Sometimes we end up in stuff we didn't want to be in. And later on, I always beat myself up about me that I could not stand the mob tube area, because all these men, forget the women that came, all these men came over and they were just fighting women. You had Maria getting into it with dudes, Jules getting into it with dudes, all these people. The dude was saying something about the same dudes, just a bunch of men came into a place where a bunch of women was already fighting and gay men were already over here. There are hella gay men fucking fighting women. None of them fighting each other. Just everybody fighting women. And so, these women doing this, they were doing it. But if these women made a sector for themselves, why are y'all bringing all y'all other asses up in here and then saying they doing this? Let them do that with themselves. Because this women ain't fighting with them. I ain't fighting with none of these heifers. Ever. Go figure. But like I said, I beat myself up because I think about every time one of them came around, I just disappeared. I'd leave chats. I'd just be saying hello 1 minute and just leave. I knew something bad. If y'all go back and watch my live, I said something about to happen. It's going to be so bad, we ain't going to be able to bounce back from it. Never knew it would be memes. But I knew it. Felt it every time. And then every time I watch these women further dividing with men, they just met. Like, you just met dudes. Y'all don't know these dudes from Adam's house. They ain't have these dudes got wives, so they don't need some other woman holding their testicles. Y'all loyal to these men and y'all are to yourselves. That means you're still the victim that you were the day that somebody invaded and violated you. But you're still victimizing. Be the victor. Be bigger and better. Yeah, I always will, and you should. That's why they have a report button on here. It's not for friendships. And some people are going to falsely report people. It's just like people who prey on people's downfall. That's going to happen regardless. I'm talking about that real deal. I reported real. Every time real was a cracker Karen bitch. He a hit a bitch. I sure was. Every time Jag sits on there and exploits about children being touched, I sure do. And who gonna stop me, boo? And I won't stop, can't stop in my puffy voice. Now, do I go around just watching channels to report? Hell no. But these people keep coming on here telling me they want peace. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm gonna show her a picture. Leave me alone. Cracker Karen. What? Leave me alone. Oh, you must be on drugs. What? It sounds like you want to be messed with. And since these don't know how to mess with you right, here I come, boo. Here I come. Here I come. But you won't be messing with nobody else. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna stay on your ass like white on like white on rice, hail in a snowstorm, white out on your mistakes back in the day. That's how I'm saying. Yes, I am. You know why? Because I look around and sometimes I watch you affect people that you ain't affecting me, but you're affecting people that ain't doing nothing to you. You hurting people. Y'all sitting up here telling me how y'all got all this and all that and all this. Well, then have it. I don't worry about if they people's loyalty to me got something to do with their loyalty to Terry Lynn or Poppy Boo or Suki Doo or Heidi Sue. I don't think like that. What? What? Then that must mean I only like them when they're in here and I hate them when they're everywhere else. What? Then people get on here. YouTube ain't my life. Yes, it is. That's why it's making and breaking you. YouTube gave me a voice and gave all of us a voice when nobody else would. Half these people on here so tough, Tony, go into their real world. They might as well be screaming into a paper bag because nobody's listening. Go talk to their family. You're going to hear the same things about them, how the world's supposed to revolve around them. And they don't even realize their whole family is suffering. They don't see it. They don't care about nobody but themselves. And then a lot of these people are money hungry because half of them are drug addicts. I said it. That's why they money hungry. Some of them on here scamming the government. They collecting checks from the government and from him. That's why they don't want you to super chat and stuff. They want all cash out. So they can scam. So, see, they could break the law as they talk about people who break the law. I'm from a place where if you're doing wrong, you just can't, you would just say, hey, that's wrong, I do wrong, whatever. But you can't be sitting up here like you on this high horse on people. Like you can't do that. You cannot be womanizing women and tell me that you stand for women. You cannot go tell me that you got to go lay on your bed for a week because a man told you to put it in your mouth, and then you do that to women. Like, I don't want to hear it. You're lying. I don't want to hear you fake somebody death, called a funeral home, told me how to be black, dogged out a black man, trampled on black people, dogged out women, went and got fouls on them, and then tell me you're a good human. Because if that's a good human, I don't want to meet the devil. But if I got on here and say, hey, y'all, I want y'all to meet this content creator now. Don't get me wrong. They just went down to the funeral home to make sure somebody was dead. Mm-hmm. They lied about their mama dying. Y'all remember dude on Survivor lied about his mama dying so he could win? Nobody found that shit funny. Matter of fact, people knew that the reason he was only still there was because of that lie. Because they thought they were helping him. He's still known as the dude who lied about his mama dying. This whole heifer done lied about a boyfriend dying, coming back to... I mean, he resurrected. If you don't believe in Jesus, believe in her boyfriend. Because he damn sure resurrected. He resurrected to run to the stuff. And then don't y'all... Let's just listen to what we're hearing. She said that she didn't know he was dead because she didn't know he was alive because last time she talked to him, he was on his deathbed. And then the family didn't want nothing to do with her. Shouldn't I tell y'all something? Who family wouldn't be telling the fiance? And don't you usually live with your fiance? Wouldn't when you went to the hospital they had your number too? Wouldn't you just be up at the hospital with your fiance? Or would you be on the internet helping your friend take down other bitches? Lies, tell me sweet little lies. Oh, she tells me lies. Oh, she tells me lies. Oh, no, mums, you can't disguise. Barbecue said we're lies. And I'm like, she done read all these books. She needs to go read, what's the old girl's name from Real Housewives of New York? Countess? She needs to go read her thing and buy her single. Money can't buy you, well, books can't buy you class, obviously. Because this girl ain't got none. She ain't got none. She ain't read no books on morals, honesty, loyalty. Didn't y'all watch how she went from saying that y'all was the biggest skank heifer hoes talking about princess to coming in chats to laugh about princess to say go feed Prince? Did y'all see them things she was putting on her community wall about Siva? Girl, go feed your daughter another bed because you knew she was begging from the beginning. You knew she was an unfit mother from the beginning, but you was okay with it. Why you dogged out other mothers? To all the women in here who got young granddaughters, young nieces, or young daughters, next time they hanging out with some skank, you know, gonna get them into some trouble they can't get out of. I want you, if you think this okay, I want you to go tell your daughter, granddaughter, niece, sister, whatever she is to you, go have fun, and I hope you get whatever you get from that. Just go tell them that, because that's what you do. You bring snakes into the mist and wonder why they keep biting your friends. And some of y'all don't care about y'all supporters, man. The people that really be there for y'all. Y'all care about this clout, man. I told y'all from the gate, even if you don't think it, I don't never got to chase clout. I got it. I got it because I know what's important in life. And I know that through all the things I could have gave up on, I didn't. Especially society, the human race, white people. All I didn't. I didn't. I could be what this world is to everybody. I'm not. But I will not hang with anti-Caucasians that I hang with racists. Period. I won't. I won't do that to myself, and I won't believe that's okay because I know it's 2023, and if you think that's okay, then I know you just what they are too. I know you are, but what am I? I mean it. I won't. And that's for my ancestors. And that's for anybody they dogging. I won't. Thank you, Mike. Like I said, because I'm a good people. I don't care about that other stuff, but I'm not gonna okay it either. I'm not gonna sit with women who say they fighting for women as they demise women. I'm not. I'm not gonna sit with women who say they've been abused as they abuse women. I'm just not. And if I'm abusing you by telling y'all what you did, then you know what you did is wrong. If I'm wrong to all these people, tell me anybody on here when I come on here to just Tink had to catch it. Tink had to catch it. But I don't come on here. I don't come on here to diss nobody. I don't come on here talking about nobody. I'm talking about what they did. Now, if that's bad because I'm saying what you did, then you wrong for doing it. Thank you, sis. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all inspire me because I know I'm not alone. I know that this is just some random thought I'm thinking that could never happen in life. You know, peace is a privilege we all deserve. And there's always going to be stuff to have good, you got to have bad. So if y'all think I think the world going to be perfect, no. But I understand what the world is. Some of y'all don't even understand what the world is at all. Because even when you talk, you be like, wait, what are you talking about? Booney, are we in 1847? Because you wasn't even in 1847. You know? That's it. So I'm just going to keep it a buck. And that's why I'm like, no. Women, we've always got to be second class citizens. And we are the foundation. The heartbeat. No, I don't give a damn if you can name me a million chicks ain't shit. I'm going to tell you, well, you're telling me about a million chicks when there are millions of chicks. You want to tell me about nothing dudes? And it's a million of them, but it's millions of kings. And we got to stop showing and shining a light on all these losers. We have to. The day I come in here and tell y'all where to go, I want y'all to leave me. I want you to unsubscribe by the masses. The day I decided who I mess with, like with Muzz, I could give a damn if anybody mess with Muzz. I'm telling you where I'm not gonna be. Do you know how it hurts my feelings if people I like say she a hero? What the fuck she did that's a hero? What? She struck Sewell? Oh well. Then she ain't do nothing. She told us what we already know about Sewell. What she did? Heroic. I could tell you what she did demonic. I could tell you what she did that rolled the line of racism this close. Because racism is ignorance. I can tell you the terror she's caused in every community she's went to. I can tell you that she thinks terribly of Americans because how she plays us and what she says. And listen, when she's talking, she's so condescending. Like, and then she thinks she's the smartest person in the world, but she couldn't be because she was hanging with Siwa. You so smart, you was best friends with Siwa? Roadhog? Like, name her homies. Name her homies. She's so smart. She's sneaky. She's calculated. She's racist. Because the moment she brought race to me when I wasn't even talking to her, and she could never tell me how to be black because I am black, and she has to understand that each walk in black, and I'm not from Africa. See, once again, because you see what I mean? She still got me soup from Africa. She still got me soup from Africa. And once again, she know me so well, she knew I must have been from South Africa. You don't even know what part of Africa my ancestors would have came. That's what I'm saying. That's some racist shit. She done made Africa one place. And y'all don't even see the racism in that. But then I speak Caucasus Mountains, and some people don't even know that comes. That's where the word Caucasian came from. But you want to talk Africa, you don't even know where you came from? Stop. Please sit down somewhere. Please go sit down somewhere and rotate on it. You went over to Dre's and told him everybody's lying on you and then did to him what everybody said. Come on, man. How many times can we? Then your girl Siwa said you was passing him nudies. See how y'all exploit each other? Your homies. Well, homies like this, you're going to end up walking down the hallway. Tamika Jenkins. Rest in peace, queen. Alone. While your friend's somewhere kicking it. In the same place. Get it together. Y'all, I ain't doing it. See, I won't be alive when my granddaughter, 43. And if I'm blessed, I get to see them hit their 20s. But I'll be damned if I won't be fighting for a better woman in this world because they already trying to take us from being a woman and they making everything else a woman. Pretty soon they going to have a duplicate of what they going to make one. They going to make one to give babies out of it. Like, is that a robot? Is that Vicky from Small Wonder? They done grew her up and now she the woman? Because they wiping us out. They making sure that we are women are the most disrespected thing, and black women are the most disrespected thing on earth. But as women, we second class citizens everywhere. In some places, you're third class. In some places, you don't even have a class. But without us, we'd be in nothing but war. Trust me. Without us, there's no population. All that semen ain't nothing. Nothing thing that can hold it, house it, and bring it out. Bring it out, bring it out. That alone should have the world respect women. Every man out here should be protecting women. Every man. Every man should. But when we look around and saying when we calling hard, there's a woman somewhere defending her sons, her husband, from his family, their kid, whoever. We gotta be the defense. We at the school making the rallies. We watching the TV shows, saying take this off. You know who went and said, "Hey, I don't want to see a commercial with no damn tampon and you showing me a man." Women. Every fight this world has ever had behind the line was women. Because we will fight. Because all we ever had to do was fight. We were the last people who got the right to vote. You better know the country you're sitting in. And I'm proud to be a woman. I'm proud to be black. I don't want to be anything else, no matter what this world is dealt in. I was given this life because I'm strong enough to live it. It's not a weakness, it's my strength. My strength is being black. My strength is being a woman. My greatest gift was being born a woman, though in that it comes with a lot of pain people don't even think about. A lot of things that we have to fight every single day because we are in competition with each other to get these men to prove to the world we are just this good. Everybody. We're proving everything. That's why so many companies, come on, they just not getting governors women. Some ain't never had a governor that's a woman. Some never had a woman mayor. Somebody talk to me. They just let them in fire departments. Somebody talk to me now. But we still ain't sitting here weak. We're still strong for women. And no matter what, stop breaking us down because those are the things carrying your babies, people. These are the people carrying these children and putting into them either love or hate from the beginning. Please remember that. So whether these children are adopted or they stay with their families, that the seed is there. We got to stop. We got to stop. And if everybody don't stop, the ones who know they should, who know better, do better. You know? And forgive me for before because I didn't know better. But once I know better, I do better. You use big words. I already love you, sis. Oh, they ain't never gonna get a woman church, a woman priest in the back of the church. No, you're taking it too far. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. Because remember, this here country built off that Catholic church. Even if we ain't all Catholic, don't get me started. I ain't got time to teach. Go to Must class. Yeah, you have lived in America. Don't tell me what's going on here, period. But I know everything that you've been doing on the internet, according to them codes you say that they got on the internet in Canada, they should be taking your channel down. Mm-hmm. They should definitely be getting your glamour girl. Not because Danny said so neither. Oh, my buddy just. Mm. Sorry, I just told me somebody passed. That's how short life is, man. No matter how much time in between it, the first minute and the last minute seem like they just happen that quick. So, like I said, just enjoy life. I don't know about y'all, but when I came on here stronger during the pandemic, it wasn't a fight. It wasn't to prove blacks weren't bad. It wasn't to prove women weren't skanks. I wasn't here to do none of that. I didn't come on here for none of that. Yes, it is some women skanks. Some terrible women out here. We see some of them on here. There's some terrible women out here. Some great women. It's some great women, all the queens, worthy of the crown. Yeah, some trashy men. They terrible to women. You're right. But for some reason, all the women who say they hate trashy men, those the ones they get up with. They go get up with the derelict, the druggie, the abuser, the cheater, the man who cheated on his wife. That's what they go chasing. Why? Stop victimizing yourself. Go get around real kings, men that open doors, men that stand up and say, hold on, stop talking. Why is he saying that to these women? Go for them men. Go for the men that love their mama. Go for the men that love their daughter and actually raised them. Whether they was with their mama or not. But if you hanging around a man who married but flirt with you the skank he looking for. You gonna be the reason he gonna never have respect for women. He gonna swear we all the same. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just like when people say, "Oh, if you hang with a hoe, you must be a hoe." No, she's just my girl, and she like to give it out. So that's her business. And if I was hoeing, it wouldn't be for her reason. She hoeing. I'd just be hoeing on my own. But most men don't understand that most women who are promiscuous is because one day somebody took it and they decided they'd give it how they wanted. But they don't ask themselves that question. Like I said, we could do this all night. We could do this all night because 43 years of what I have been is black and a woman. I know what that's like. I've been a single mother. I know what that's like. I've been a bitch. I know what that's like. I've been betrayed. I know what that's like. So some of the things that people can't tell me is the things I was born with and I've been my whole life. So when I know black people, they ain't on drugs. Every black person I know ain't on drugs. Just like every white person I know ain't sober. I know very, very educated black people. I know very intelligent black people. I know black people who are big names out here. And I'm talking streets and out. I know high people in the education department. I know people that are actually politicians out here. I've had politicians reach out to me to help run their names for campaigns in my city. People running for mayor in my city. I mess with the NAACP, which I know if they watch and they probably gonna say, "Heifer, you ain't messed with us in 2 years now. You ain't said nothing," but I do. They know I got issues. But I moves around, sweetie. And I don't just talk about it, I be about it. I helped build a shelter on 5126 South Paulina on the south side of Chicago when it was built. Now, of course, it's not there no more. But like I said, I've been there, been that, done that. I've started youth groups on my own. I've got the Palmer House and other places to donate stuff to organizations. Don't you talking to the right one? I'm not here to make it a worse place. I'm here. They say when you want change, you bring the change you want. If you're not bringing the change, if you're not voting, if you're not doing better, if you're doing the stuff that you're saying you don't want done, it's going to continue to happen around you. It might not happen to me no more. Because look, I'm in the same place. Ain't none of these helpers doing that to me. Don't you know why? Because I carry myself like, oh, baby, we're going to be playing it. We're going to definitely be playing in the same pile of shit together. But you're not going to like how I'm smearing that shit all over you. Like, you're not going to like it. And you're going to be saying, I don't know how Danny managed to be in all this shit and keep her shoes clean. Because I'm going to stand on your back about how bad when ain't no love here, ain't no love. I'm a Scorpio Sagittarius, baby. You better ask somebody. You better ask somebody. Wish I would be dwelling in the dirt. Strong women support strong women. And weak women look for weaker women to roll all over. You know how you can tell a chick when she telling the chicks what to do. When you around real women, see, I'm a real woman. It's a certain way I'm never going to talk to none of y'all in any kind of way, and I'm not going to allow you to talk to me, period, because I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm a real-ass boss. You can't talk to me any kind of way. So I'm going to treat you like a boss. I'm never going to start. Breezy, first of all, you better. Tina, why was you over? You grown. My kid's grown. I don't stop my son. Why was you doing it? And that's my whole came about my twat. I can tell him whatever, whenever. He's a grown ass man. My daughter's a grown ass woman. So if I ain't talking to them like they babies, but they know I'll check y'all too if we got into some shit. And you better check me. You better check me. If I'm out my body, I'm not above approach. For my other platform, but yeah, no, I definitely do. I wish y'all knew during the pandemic, if y'all knew the organizations that was reaching out to me. I'm talking real organizations. Real bang. Jaguar talking about the Panthers, right hand of God, they was reaching out to me. I kid you not. Baby, y'all better sit down. Y'all better sit down. When you want to change, you know how to really bring. You ain't gonna bring a change trying to get the people to take down John Yates who want to watch John Yates. You know where you go? Take it to the masses, because that's what this is for. You want to pass Mac. You want to get shit to the masses. So you got to go outside of that. You got to step everywhere you step and let it be known. This thing is dancing around here doing this. Like I said, I be in other sectors. I watch them get rid of people in a week. In that. Real cases. real this. These people been arguing for 14 years. And will argue for 14 more. You see, they go to other sectors and bring them into it. I remember I used to be watching that last year and be like, wait. So now, oh, shoot. Jen over here. Now they taking their battles over here. They dun 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 dun. And if that would have been my community, I swear I'd have been in that chat like, hey, take that shit back over there to your neighborhood. Don't bring that shit in my neighborhood. That's like bringing your drugs over into my neighborhood. You better get up out of here with that. We Marlo up in here. We the Wire. We running you up out of here. We taking it out. We taking over. What? Only on YouTube. Only on YouTube. For good. Well, the more good that stand up, the more bad to realize they outnumbered. Even when we speak of the revolution that won't be televised, the revolution lets you know that everybody will come together to attack the oppressor. Now, who that oppressor is, you'll find out in the revolution. But it won't just be one on that person, on that race. It will be every other race together. That means your mixed breeds, everything. And so some say the revolution will be every race against white people. Don't know. It won't be televised. Don't know. The revolution won't be good. And it will end what we know is civilization in this world. So we can call it World War III, but it will consist of whatever. Just know none of that's good. The good need to stand up. We are the voice. When the people stood and said we don't want war, suddenly they were able to cease it just a little bit. We got to stand. We have to stand. And women, we have to stand for our rights and demand. Shit, when they passed out reparations, I feel like I need it twice. I'm a woman. Shit, we need some reparations. All these people want to be a woman till it's time to be a woman. Till it's time to bleed. Till it's time to know that maybe your body parts don't work the same. Or maybe your metabolism won't break your body down like that. Or maybe you won't develop those body parts that make so-called a woman. Maybe. And maybe you won't be skinny enough. Maybe you won't be tall enough. Or maybe you won't be blonde enough. Or maybe you won't be pretty enough. Or maybe you'll never have the man like somebody else. Or maybe you won't be taught to be an arm candy and go get rich because you're just pretty enough. Who knows? But as a woman, you got a lot of fights. Did you know that most women are infected clean women, by men they loved who are out here running dirty? It's not because women are running around infecting everybody. And there are some who are. There's a lot of women out here raising kids alone, but they laid down every night with somebody they loved and gave everything they were. And now you got a bitter woman because she had to be alone. Because society gonna talk about you because you ain't married. Let me tell you something. You can have your whole baby daddy there. Don't be married. It's always gonna be some woman throwing in your face that she was married. Now she ain't even have to have a good marriage. She was just married. People will see it with your kid and say, miss, because it's their way of insulting you. Sometimes I used to give it to them. Since you assumed when nothing about having a baby means you're married. Even though it should. It just means you're fucking. It's real hard to be a woman in a society that tells you beauty is what none of us really look like. That's why women are out here dying on the table to look beautiful. Women are starving to look beautiful. Look at these little girls. They be 11 years old and they got on more makeup than a corpse. They be 17 years old, already had plastic surgery. They go in the back alley countries and getting work done. And they doing it right here in our country too. Miami's big for it. I used to think it was just California. It's everywhere now. You can go anywhere to look like anybody but you. And so, like I said, being a woman should be the most beautiful thing in the world. But damn it, it's one of the hardest jobs ever. So see, a man can walk away from a baby, but if a woman decides that I don't want to do this alone, she will be scarred forever. Because they're going to tell her that she took life. We can't even make our own decisions. And y'all want to talk being a woman. They smacked us with Roe, overturning Roe versus Wade. Even if I never did it or I didn't believe in it, the fact that you did that, knowing that there are cases, period. Like, then I hear people saying on the thing all over the computer, like, we're nothing. And they are defending the name of calling a woman over a woman. How could you respect anything if you don't respect the blueprint? And no, should women be nasty? I'm not talking about the nasty. I'm talking about all the ones that fight. All the mothers of gay sons and gay daughters who fight. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, almost when they say they want us to be submissive, I almost think they want to walk all over us. Look at the internet. Go to some of these men's channels. Hey, ambulance, hey, sis. Go to some of these men's channels. It's a bunch of women catering to me, pay their bills, everything else. I just told y'all I didn't work to protect my eye. And so for that, I didn't get paid. I could have easily dropped this dog on Cash App on her and beg and been honest with you. Then these men come on, pay my rent the day before rent. It'd be the 30th, the 31st. They'd be like, they short on their rent. You'd be like, how much is the rent? They'd be like, my rent, $1,100. How much you short? $1,999. Boo, you got $1? The day before your rent, you have $1? But I was a broke trifling chick last night in the hotel. What the hell? Anything to beat up a woman. These men don't even show us where they live at. Begging for food, begging for gas money, begging for this, begging to help them go have fun, begging. And ain't nobody saying that these men, I thought they said if a man don't work, he don't eat. These men living off women. Once again, because women, we the backbone of everything. We the backbone of what's going wrong. We the backbone of what's going good. Because right now, somebody is laid next to a man who is terrorizing women or terrorizing the world, and you're okaying it. Because he ain't terrorizing you. Not me. Because I tell all my kings, I need you to come home. If anybody in the world didn't want you to come home, I need you to come home. We need your crown. God gave us these kings for a reason. He didn't give them to us so we could babyfy them. And only one person can really be a woman. It's a woman. Because nobody knows what it's like to be one unless you want. Just like I said, how's somebody going to tell me how to be black when I was born? How's somebody going to tell me how to be a woman? I was born it. I've had illnesses only women can have. I fought fight only women have fought. Now, I don't think SA just belongs to women because boys are SA too. So I'm not saying that. But lots of little girls are violated. Right now, it's a grown man. I guarantee you right now, somebody 40 married to somebody 20. It's somebody 35 with somebody 24. Let's do math on these people. There's somebody. Jag sits all over the internet and tells her she was 14 years old, and that's my whole 25-year-old man. Nobody say nothing. But then I can't stand petty. All this is pedophilia. But remember, once upon a time in this country, there was no laws against it. It's the way of the land. Don't make it right with being a woman. Right now, during prom season, there was some girl swearing she just hate prom and all the circumstances. It's because no guy has ever asked her out. Because she don't fit what's the girl you want to be with in high school. Thank you. I literally last night put my hair like this. And today, y'all, I got out with my grandbaby. I went to sleep early last night, which I don't do, but I just figured if she's going, I went back at 11. I'm calling it early, and I passed out. But then I was just up. I got up at 4. I got up at 6, and then I got up at like 7:30. It's like, oh, I'm done. I'm up. I just can't keep getting up. And I literally was like, I was getting ready to do my hair. I said, no, I'm not going to do anything to my hair. I'm just leaving it just like it is. Yes. Yes, children being bullied because their parents are gay. People being bullied because their parents are single. People being bullied because, their parents are poor. And their parents are working. And they can't get their kids what other kids get. And kids get bullied for that. That's why they made uniforms in school. They made uniforms in school so the kids weren't bullied about the fact that they couldn't afford Jordans, name brands. Because see, right now there's a kid in high school in those regular clothes who wearing them V t-shirts. They cost them $500 a piece. And your kid is sitting up in there in a t-shirt that I'm like, you got on that little welfare shirt. Now your kid poor and they ain't even poor. They got more riches than those kids will ever have. Because some kids got glitter and it ain't gold. You understand me? You better know it. And they being taught to be, because we live in such a society where if it look like it's good, and it really is bad. I don't know. Oh, I love y'all love on each other. Yeah. Mm. I mean, I wish you could tell me offline what school it is. I come in there with some real goony shorties up in there. But shorties, no. You got them little shorties in your school, think they so tough. I come through them shorties, don't give no fucks. I'm gonna call it wrong, baby. But I can't come to fight them wrong. I told y'all during the pandemic, right before we went into lockdown, this little young white boy in Michigan, actually, the first day of school, he went and he had a champion outfit and a pair of champions. And he was so excited. He was so excited that his mother posted this is how I found out the story. The mother posted how when she dropped her son off at school, y'all might have this went viral, that when she dropped her son off at school, the only thing he was excited about was his first day of school outfit. I'm sorry, y'all, this bothers me. These kids went to school, and other children with better designer clothes filmed this child. And I think what hurt me the most was watching this little boy go from excited to ashamed of what he had. And I tell you, I was all in his mother's DMs, telling her to be right down the street from him. And Hunty will come through all in champion. I don't even wear champion like that. We'll come through a champion like all stars. I'm sorry, y'all, that bothered me. Because it didn't get better for that little boy. I'm sorry, when you watch the day somebody life change for the worst, you think of the sorry son of a bitches who did it. I just want to smack. I want to line them shorties up. Man, they was filming them. They just kept saying like, "Who wear champion? Yo, cheap outfit." He was so excited, and that's why Danny, I swear, y'all, I stop. It's certain things I'm never gonna be cheap on, and and it's not even about being cheap. It's just those things I'm gonna want and I'm gonna get them. But I stopped caring about designer clothes in general. And I go out sometimes, and then they just be wearing the funkiest stuff or whatever I want. People literally swear to God will be like, "I love your style. I love your funky socks. I love your dress." And I'm thinking my outfit costs about $12 because I made sure of it. My socks cost more than these pants. Because I think about them kids, man. I think about the shorty selling drugs because they mama is busting her ass and can't keep food all month because she's trying. So when I tell y'all to fight in me, let me tell you, them tears are pissed because when I think about when kids up, I want to call their mom and beat their mama. But I literally was DMing his mom. His mom even in one of her messages to me telling me what violence now but else. I said it don't. But damn it, I sure to make your son feel good to watch them beg for his forgiveness. Because I'm telling you, the demon was still in me. So trust me, when I used to hit people on their thing, I thought, no, we pull up. Where you at? Don't be in the Midwest. We pull up. Don't be in any of the states I actually am plugged in. We pull up. And not because we pulling nothing to prove we tough, we pulling nothing to understand with you. That night, y'all know how y'all be bullying over here. Y'all run up here saving somebody. Go Captain save one of these subscribers getting bullied, because that's how I pull up. And I'm really mean when I pull up like that. I'm not nice. Y'all gonna have me going through my thing so I go find out that little boy okay. So I had started following his page, but then he was just going dark. Anybody know me know one of the things I do, I get attached to some of these people and I can't let go. I can't let go. And that little boy was going dark. And sometimes I see him and I be thinking, oh, I hope he's not popping them pills too long. Oh, that's enough about that, y'all, because y'all gonna have me in my dark spot. I'll be going through these internet looking for bullies. See, I don't go through YouTube looking for bullies like that. I go through Facebook, Instagram. Oh, that fake man. Facebook got me on a one more time, Daniel, and you about to here forever. And I argue with Facebook. I'm like, I'll do it. No justice, no peace. My hashtag for 4 years on Facebook was no justice, no peace. None. I ain't sleep. None. I'm on next. None. Tell your granddaughter something I tell all the people about. I'm chubby now. And not ashamed of, honey. You can't tell me I'm the sexiest hoe in the world. Anyway, but you tell her that I tell everybody this. Remember this, when you're really tiny, it takes a lot to put on weight, and it's a lot of really small people who would just love to put on a few pounds. But when you have on weight, you can sculpt your body to whatever you want. Don't you forget it. Then when you're ready, you will. Okay? You will. You will. You will. But you got to know to love you, honey. Because, honey, if you don't love the overweight you when you lose the weight, that brain's still here. This didn't lose weight or put on weight. This holds the feelings. Love you. Tell your granddaughter I love her. And tell your granddaughter the way I feel about her grandmother. Let me find out. Tell her friends to come watch. I check them shorty so good they'll hear it on the internet. Please. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of no ghosts. Sure. Let me find out. I'll be all up in your city first day of school. I promise you that. And I'll go to school with your daughter. And I'll pull up like an OG and some more. Because kids like, but they love the glitter. I'll pull up on your shorty like an all-star, kicking it and came in, beating the most popular song, jumping out, dancing with her. And they're like, who was that cool chick came rolling out with all them gangsters? And so that's now the new friend. Let me tell you something. When me and my son went to Dallas, we went to that school. They was in love with my son. They was going crazy. But when we did one of our meet and greets. A young lady was there that I could tell people made fun of in high school and tortured her. And so she was my son, and this is when I loved through the storm the seeds that were planted in them of greatness, even in the storm of me being like, the world ain't shit, run against it all. But anyway, the little girl was saying something about prom, and my son said, "Oh, you lucky I'm not out here. I'd take you to prom." And she said, "Well, I'm not going because nobody wants to take me." My son took her to prom. And he proved, because see, all you cool kids, show me you cool. Stand up. When I catch them videos that go viral, when them cool kids come in and say, "Oh, you a nerd? Hey, I brought you a pair of shoes fresh about the store." Shine on them so they want to talk about your shoes. Do it, shorties. Stand up. Y'all the future. These grown-ups ain't going to change. They stuck in their ways. And I'm counting on y'all to stand up. I'm counting on everybody who think they somebody when you get to high school, you'll stand up for somebody. Make them other people that listen to you stand down on somebody. Because I don't think anybody else checks the rates of children who take their lives in the first month of school. That's why a lot of kids were happy when they didn't have to go to school. Let's get it together. And I don't care if we got to have a million mamas standing in front of every damn school, from grade school to the high schools on the first day of school. Y'all know the youth who I stand for. I'm fighting for them. I'm fighting for them. I'm fighting for them. Ooh, y'all don't talk about these bullies. Y'all gonna have me. I'm gonna be on the internet looking for some bullies. I'm looking. I love a good old video when some bullies come run up on a shorty, and that shorty, hey, y'all ever seen the video where that one little shorty got on his little glasses? They break his little glasses in his face, and he can't see, trying to find his glasses, and I kept thinking I want to help him fight. The next thing I know, that boy was Daniel's son. That boy was a full Daniel's son. He whooped that. I mean, he gave Chief a good old. I said, that's right. Take up that. Man, I stood up and clapped. Once again, I was in the comments, shorty, I love you. Shorty, you stood up there, and never they gonna know if they come for you, it's gonna be one. I love the shorties. I love them. I hate bullies. I can't stand up, because a bully is nothing but a weak person who's being bullied. They either being bullied at home, they was bullied at their old school, on their neighborhood in the block. They doing something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all we can do. Like I said, I was very popular, very cool people. People know I was really no nonsense back then. They knew, don't do that in front of me. Like, I'm checking you. And then what you'll see is even the person being bullied. Now, when they see the cool kids get into it, they know you cool. And so people will come and say that to me now. I did have a shorty who was getting bullied, and he's caused up. He couldn't bully me because he knew that that wasn't it. So what he would do was he would try to torture things like, "Oh, her father's gay." I hung him out a window. I'm not saying that to brag. That's actually in my high school files. I hung him out the window. And as we hung him by his feet, and they begged him to tell me he was sorry. You know what? I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, because I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you, I done been on both sides of being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay? And I still didn't bully nobody, though. Like I said, he wanted to run around and read a file that he found on me, because people like to go get stuff and tell your secret. That's why I learned how to not run from your secrets. So he called in a file when I was talking to a therapist inside of my school. She left her files, and he got into them. He thought he'd tell everybody my father was gay. At first, I was embarrassed because people were walking up to me and asking me, "How could your father be gay and he's your father?" And at that age, I can't answer that for you. I can't. But we went to our fifth period class. I walked in, and he said, "You're gonna be gay just like your father." And I looked over, and the window was open, and I told my buddy to grab him. And then they said, "What were we gonna do with him?" I told them I'm gonna hang him out the window like they do on the Goodfellas, like they do in the Mob. I'm gonna hang this bitch out. We was on the fourth floor. I'm gonna hang this bitch out the window. Now, here's what's funny. I never thought about him falling unless we let him go. But I wanted him to fall. And then we were called. Then I was suspended. Not even expelled. Isn't that funny? They didn't even expel me for that. Weird. Weird. Anyway. I love to tell you, it only took that one trip with that shorty, but I really think he just was, and when I think about it in hindsight, he was miserable in his life. And I think he just wanted somebody to end it. I think he was just trying to get into it with the right ones. So then the next time we would get into it, it wouldn't be me. He would be trying to bully one of the people who had special needs that was in our behavior program. And he pulled his pants down in front of everybody and made him cry. And so we took him in the bathroom and beat his ass. And yeah, I walked dead in the dude's bathroom. We beat his ass. That's not me bragging about high school. That's just saying that even in high school, I knew I could not stand bullies. I could not stand people who want to destroy people's life. And let me tell you something, when you're in high school and somebody tells somebody your parents are gay, it will make people say something. And it make dummies think they can joke something. But what they forgot was, at the end, that's still my father. So no matter what you think about him, I don't care. Yeah, I don't like bullies. I don't like bullies. They have. I feel for every child too, but I just don't feel for those torturing other ones. I can't feel for them right there. I can't. Even though I know they're going through something. I can't. Because I just think of all the people they destroy. I know some adults right now who were so traumatized in high school that they'll never be the same. Some of them real nasty because of that, and some of them are just so against people. Like they don't want no dealings with people like that. You know? Hmm. I do not like bullies. I know people have taken their life from being bullied. And not no matter how much you love them, you couldn't shake what bullies did to them. You couldn't protect them enough. And even when you wanted to fight, they were so scared. And I tell them, don't be afraid. They say, Daddy, they not gonna do nothing to you. But they ain't never gonna leave me alone. Nah. I can't see people live in fear like that. I'd rather see the person not live no more that they scared of than see them live in fear like that. I've seen people who literally was getting bullied by people, like, some super gangsters in the streets. Like, you talking about just some bullying in school, like some super, it's all kind of bullies. But man, I know people when the people died was like, I can come outside. like, like I could come outside, y'all. Like I know people left the state because they knew people ain't gonna stop. They bully gullies and you can't get them off of them. I've known some bullies. I've checked them too. I've stopped friendships because I'm like, man, you are a bully. Like I can't run with you like that. Uh, I know people used to extort people, man, be taking their mama and shit. You know what I'm saying? I knew somebody back in the day used to get people to give them their mama and shit. Like, it's like, man, he was a beast. Like, I can't run with that. And I wasn't no saint. Like I said, yes, I did. And I can actually tell that story. I didn't tell you who the child was. And I can tell you this much, this in my damn files. Because of that. I told y'all in high school I was suspended over 100 times. Just so they could. Mm, mm. Have fun, Harmony. Ooh, to a wedding reception. Girl, you better get there and dance. Have fun for me. Have fun for me and tell me what that cake was like. These days, people be having everything but cake. They better have a cake. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Staying strong, that's right. And I taught my world, and then worst part is I taught my daughter back when she was younger, don't trust none of these bitches. Some of the worst people to me in life, I mean, I've been violated, have been women. Some of the most evil people I've encountered women. Those have been some of the worst things in my life. So when, especially when I was young, I didn't mess with chicks, period. I ran with number dudes. The the chicks I run with now, I've been running with for 30 years. And people know to get close to me, like now. Even them, they say, Danny, you know you come, because I did not. I've watched women torture women about the stuff that women get tortured about. And I'm like, why are y'all torturing us on that? Just let the dudes torture us with that. I never got that part. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't start no shit, but don't run for nobody. Rimrock, how you doing? How you doing? Happy Saturday. Mm-hmm. I can't, and you know what? Children who are bullies are being bullied, abused, or neglected. That's a fact. I don't care what anybody says. That's a fact. Adults, what the is your reason? Because you know better. You know that bullying really mean that you're attacking the weak. So, like, what is your reason? Like, I just don't get bullying. So, like, adult bullies, I really ain't got no time. I don't have none. None. I don't. And that's why I told y'all. All these men on here doing this stuff to women, I ain't playing with them. No. You want to fight women? All right, hold on. I got some dudes. They love to fight men who love to fight women. Y'all think I just said that to Rio when I came in his chat? I mess with real men. I don't mess with no men that argue with women. I don't mess with men that sit in battle with women. I know men that come to protect women. Let me tell you something. It's been times men that I know personally in real life have come in here. They truly come in on some I just came to scan your room, and I be watching your room. Because if they get out their body, I was already looking. Not I came to see, and if anything, they'll say some women got some pretty appetites. Because they might say that if you come up in my thing, flirting, you know. Just like I kicked dude out earlier, telling me he want to holler at somebody. Baby, this ain't no. What is this? Uh, uh. And the first line of attraction is physical, right? So your avatar can't turn me on. I got to see you physically and be attracted. It starts there. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be like, oh my goodness. Better love that avatar got me right now. I don't care if Denzel is your avatar. That mean Denzel right there. And your avatar can look just like you, but still. I mean, I just walk in the chat flirting with people. He got blocked. That's right. Your real friends, they've been friends so long, they family. They are family to me. You know? But when I tell y'all I'm standing in solidarity with everyone in the kingdom, that's to everyone in the crown, we stand in solidarity. That's what the SIS stands for in SIS, in standing in solidarity with the crown. But the other sis, to my queens, to my ladies, To the holders of the V, I tell you, that stands in sisters in solidarity. We have to come together. The only way to make things better for us is to stand for us. And there'll be many that won't. That's cool. Once upon a time, I wouldn't have stood with you neither. I ain't knocking. But all these chicks out here exploiting chicks, getting women to fight chicks, all that. Nah, I ain't going with them. Period. Nope. So I'm not doing that. And ladies, stop exploiting each other's kids. These heifers doing enough. You don't gotta exploit their kids. Let's stop talking about people's mamas, y'all. Because hopefully y'all love y'all mom, and if you don't, I hope you love the mother figure you had. I hope you had one. Because maybe it will teach you to respect the mother. And then also, if you have that picture and it was sent to you, please report the person who sent it. That shit's wrong. I'm going to make it make sense with my sister. Even if she wasn't perfect, she's gone. And unlike the rest of us, bitches, including myself, she's answered for what she's done. So, in conclusion, I'm standing for the queen. I'm standing for the crown. And that's it. I don't think I'm better than nobody. I know I could be worse than everybody. And what's it? These heifers don't define heifers. Like I said, and everybody ain't the same, but they ain't as bad as these heifers I just named. This is terrible. But these the heifers that want us to look at every other heifer and tell us these heifers bad. As long as that picture of Mims is around and those recordings, I will not stop until that is held accountable for. I won't stop. Everybody else gonna give up. I don't want my hands on that picture. I'm gonna get justice. I'm gonna get justice. That shit's illegal. I ain't gonna harp on nothing. Just like I want Canada to know what Muzz is doing on this internet. And I feel it's important that they know. Because if their standards are way higher than ours, then why are they allowing her to do the American way? Because I know that's what you're going to probably say she's doing. So I won't stop. I'll keep kicking it with them. I don't care. Because it won't change what I'm going to do. Because I never changed how I felt. Like I said, both of them, you can see, well, y'all been privy to people's kids being passed around. Just see what's still passing around. Terry Lynn and Amanda Prejar pictures that had nothing to do with her or nothing to do with anything sexual. And for 2 years, you have passed this around. It done so-called went to man, which let me know that men have this, perverts could have this. You all are endangering women. And there's a woman who has been invaded. I don't care if it was when I was a kid, an adult, a teenager. It doesn't matter. That puts a fear in my heart for women. Especially when y'all keep getting up with men that want to fight women. Do they want to take women's... Oh my God. Are y'all setting these women up for this type of stuff? I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I'm recording. Well, I'm recording. Y'all what? I'm recording. And if I know your police department, I'm reporting you to your police department. If you're breaking the law. No, I'm playing. I ain't lying. I'm lying about that because let me tell you, I told you I probably called the police twice in my whole life. I only called them when definitely necessary for 911. I'm sorry I called 3 times because the other day somebody rolled up to my job, rolled up to the window and was getting beat up. And they begged for us to call the police and then did nothing. Gave the police no information. But anyway. And I didn't want to do that because I knew they wasn't going to get no information. But I've called the police 3 times in my life. So if you think I'm calling for YouTube, you must got me crazy. And life taught me. I let it just beat me up at first and have me angry and fighting. But then I realized that I made it through so I could pull people through and so I could save my own children from what I thought was the right way before. Well, my children are beasts. They will chin check you in a Brooklyn second. Forget a New York minute. That's too long. They will fight an army to prove their point. I used to. And they will drive 1,900,000 miles to get the last word. And they will have a million battles and lose the war. Because I train them like beasts, militant beasts. Because that's what I was. That's what I was. I was never afraid of the fight. I was afraid I was going to end up in jail for the rest of my life. And every day, I did not commit a 187. I thought I was winning. Because every morning I woke up and I was checking a list. And I thought, oh, wait, Hunty. I told y'all. I'm not afraid to say who I am. Because the only story I can tell you from beginning to end is mine. The good, the bad, the ugly, the hurt, the sick, the everything, the lust, whatever it was, I can tell you. I can tell you. I can tell you. And in that process, I've seen a lot. On Monday, I just seen a 27-year-old laying on the ground deceased. That type of stuff never shakes your head, especially as a mother. So when I tell y'all, you gotta do better, I can't tell nobody what they're gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. And so that when I go to my judgment, all I hear is job well done. That's it. That's it. That's it. The rest, I could care less. You know, because the party is getting in there to see all the people that just gone to be with them forever. But I'm here with the people I'm here with now. I'm gonna enjoy every moment of that. I'm gonna enjoy every moment of that. Yeah. Yes, everybody, please have a wonderful day. Tomorrow's a Pajama Jammy Jam, so you know I'm gonna get back at you for the Pajama Jammy Jam. I'm gonna drop some shorts today. I'm gonna go to work from 6 to 2. So I'm gonna work from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. I wasn't going early, but I'm just tired of cutting off my nose to spite my face. But I don't know. I just gotta get a check. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I do things in between, and I believe that all real bosses have to have something coming in for themselves. So one thing about my YouTube check is my YouTube check will only go to YouTube. It's not a check I'm using for nothing in my life. So it's not my fun check. It ain't my bye check. It's literally gonna be money I donate when I start giving back to people to come out of my YouTube check, and then money that I buy my equipment with. That's it. That's what that check is. That's what that there is there for. So yeah, but yeah, so no. So I'm gonna go to work tonight and then try not to fight myself to make up. Cause in my mind, I'm going every night this week because I'm just gonna make up for the days I missed. But on Monday I gotta find out what's the plan on my end. So whatever it is, it will be. But tomorrow's Pajama Jammy Jam. So I definitely will get at y'all tomorrow for the Pajama Jammy Jam. So I will be in the morning. I'll be in the morning for the Pajama Jammy Jam. In the beginning of the day, like I said, I'll put up a short. If for some odd reason I end up going live, who knows? I don't know if I do, but probably not. It'll probably be a shorts uploads. Like I'm gonna put up a short of breakfast. Um, and I think I'm gonna put up what I ate last night. Put up on the short side. I put up upload too. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm always put something on my page every day. That's why I have over 1,300 videos included on my page, because I'm always going to put something up. I've been consistent since the day I came on. Consistency is key. So I'm always going to post something on my page. But thank you guys for listening to me, because like I said, I just came in, no real topic, just 2 puffs and a grandbaby. So I really didn't come in on nothing. And like I said, to all those who might be offended that I spoke on you, I was just talking about what I watch. I'll stop getting so personal. And if you don't want to talk about what people talk about, what you're doing, do something different. That's it. That's it, and that's all. And if anything, I just hope that other people know it's a better way to make it than to be who you're not. Because all these people are being who they're not, who they swear they're not. I'd rather be who I am, even if I was wrong. If I came on here, like I said, I go to beef seconds. I'll never be thinking they doing the wrong thing. That's what they do over there. I came to see beef. But don't call yourself the holy sector, and I came in here to see y'all trading on each other and passing around nudies and kids and babies. And do y'all know the internet is such a beast that you should never put nobody's child in underwear on the internet? Because I'm going to just say this before I go. The Kardashians. A man took a picture of them years before, right? When they were like 11, 10. They finally did the feds and everybody on that stuff when they were in their 20s. You know why? Because the picture had circulated, and it didn't just circulate. Because here's what y'all got to know. It's not going to be on the front. It's going to be on the black mark. It's going to be in the back. It's going to be in that back, the dark web. They'll be passing that shorty around. So if any of y'all go to the dark web, you can type in that picture, and if it exists over there, it'll be over there. That's how serious y'all have to take this stuff. Stop playing with these people. Because those same perverts could be watching and know what state you in, because they're infatuated with your child now. You could dance with somebody who put my child in that kind of danger? I could never. I would never. And my kid's grown. And if you posted my grown son in his underwear, I'm going to be treated like you posted my 2-year-old in his underwear, hunting. Because I'm going to wonder what it is you want somebody to do to him. But that's just me. That's just me. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. I love you all. Do better because you want to. The change you want, bring it on yourself. And know, the only way to respect good is to know it's bad out there. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to be me unapologetically. I just am. I love you guys. I will catch you later. Have a good one. Put some puffs in your hair. What was Luke's sister's name? Something to be heard. I had to fix up my puffs. Her puffs were on point. There wasn't a hair out of place when it came to her puffs. So I gotta get my puff game in together. I gotta get it together. I can't be hot and have messed up puffs. Love you too. Love you too, Nana. All right, guys. I see you. Thank you also for the super stickers. Thank you very much. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you later. Bye bye. My man gonna get me if I keep saying bye. See you, bye.